Bailey misses the first. Signs of life for the Pirates. Rutgers has scored 66 points in every game this season. They average 79.7 for the season. Pirates have held them to 63 so far today. Bailey puts up the second, misses it. All right, Pirates with a chance here. Adewusu over to Dewell, chaos. Coleman tries to drive, it hits every part of the rim, and no. Coleman tries to put it back. Do they call a foul there? Yes, Coleman is going in the line. Coleman drew the foul. 63-61 Rutgers, 6.4 seconds left. Coleman is the line for two massive free throws for Seton Hall. Coleman puts up the first, makes it 63-62. Somerville checks back into the game for Rutgers. Coleman setting up for the second one. Coleman for the tie. He makes it. We are all tied up. 6.4 seconds left. Rutgers has a timeout left. Are they going to use it? This is coming down to the wire here. No matter how good or bad either of these teams are, this always comes down to the end. And Rutgers uses that timeout to try and draw up what they're going to do here. 6.4 seconds left. Rutgers with the ball and a chance to win this in regulation, or we'll see if the Pirates come back with a miracle or if we're going to overtime. Wow. This never a dull moment in this rivalry. Wow. So 6.4 seconds left to go here. Second half has been all Dylan Harper and Rutgers. Harper has, I believe, 16 points since halftime. Then Coleman finally waking up a little bit towards the end of a bit of offense for the Pirates. He's the only Pirates starter in double figures so far. Yassine Toomey also has 10 off the bench. Jenkins is playing pretty well off the bench so far too. But 15 points and six rebounds for Isaiah Coleman. All right. Here we go. Rutgers getting ready to inbound. All right. We have Dirkak setting up under the basket here. Center of the basket, setting up the long ball. Instead, he goes in short to Harper, who's going to try and take it coast to coast. Harper takes one from the Jersey Mike's logo and makes it! Rutgers with the buzzer beater. Dylan Harper with a three-pointer from the Jersey Mike's Arena logo as time expires. 66-63. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights take a tough one in the Garden State Hardwood Classic. This rivalry is always nuts. 66-63. The game was tied, and Dylan Harper just took it coast to coast. Coast to not quite coast. And puts up the game-winning three-pointer. Unbelievable. Gut-wrenching loss for the Pirates after leading most of this game. The Seton Hall Pirates finished their out-of-conference record at 5-6. And it was good. That shot was good by a lot. Harper put it up with 1.5 seconds left. It was not even close. Dewall was very late coming in with the close to try and eat. How? From a defensive standpoint, how is there not somebody in Harper's shorts the whole way up? All right. So that's final Piscataway. And the first time for the Rutgers getting back-to-back wins against Seton Hall since 2013. That's 11 games. That was the last year in the Big East that both of these teams were in the Big East. 2013, when both teams were absolute crap. Rutgers beat Seton Hall twice that year. This is our final. Game-winning three-point shot for Dylan Harper as time expires. Rutgers has won 2 straight in the Garden State Hardwood Classic. Rutgers now is 7-4 heading into it was now 7-4 on the season. Seton Hall is 5-6 for their first losing record in out-of-conference play since 1983. And they open up Big East play at Villanova on Tuesday. Hopefully, I will be in the building at the Pavilion for that one. We'll probably hear back from them on Monday. That'll be my closest commute since I'm now in the Philly area. But that was brutal. Absolutely. I mean, happy with that performance just for the fact that it was tough the whole game, but Seton Hall not being able to close that one out is just gut-wrenching. But just Dylan Harper, 24 points. Dylan Harper, 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 turnovers. Ace Bailey, 21 points, 7 rebounds. And that's 45 points right there out of the 66 between 2 players. Rutgers only 2 players. And for Seton Hall, we have Isaiah Coleman leading all scorers, 15 points on 5 for 14 shooting. He was key down the stretch to even keep the Pirates in this. Dylan Adewusu and Prince Aligbe each had 6. Manny Okoro 4 with 8. Garby Duval with 5. Scotty Middleton with 5 off the bench and fouled out. Chauncey Jenkins 8 off the bench. Scotty Middleton with 5 and fouled out. And Yassine Toomey with 10 points off the bench for the Pirates. And for the Scarlet Knights, the Harper and Bailey show as always. And aside from them, the third leading scorer was Jordan Durkak off the bench with 9. And those are some clutch plays that Durkak had off the bench there. But this was great win for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights here. They are not the nationally ranked good that has been promised so far, but this team definitely makes some noise in the Big Ten and still has a shot at the tournament if they do what they're supposed to do in the Big Ten. Seton Hall, this is about development. This is a development season. And while this team will be better at the end, for Seton Hall will be better at the end of the season than the beginning, this is usually the case with Shaheen Holloway's teams through St. Peter's and here at Seton Hall. It might take a bit for them to get used to the Big East. We'll see where we're at. I'm hopeful, but this was a tough one. But I'm glad the Pirates kept this as close as they did, and they had as much control of this game as they did. That shows it once again. You cannot count out this Pirates team. And they were picked 10th. I think they'll finish better than 10th. Right now, I'll give them maybe 8th. But I'll say 6-14 in the Big East. They're going to knock off somebody. They've beaten UConn the last 2 years, and while I don't know if they're going to do that, again, this Pirates team will still knock off somebody, and they'll be back. This isn't a complete loss, and while it's hard, it's always hard as a Seton Hall fan losing to Rutgers. This one, the way they lost this one, to be expected. Don't leave Harper open. Not much else to say. Anyway, I'm JD Walker, and let's wrap this up here. Where's my board here? All right, I dropped the board here. But 66-63 was the final. Rutgers over. Here we go. 66-63 final. Rutgers over Seton Hall. First time that Rutgers has won 2 straight victories in the Garden State Hardwood Classic since it was rechristened as such in 2015. In 2014, 2015, I forget when the rivalry restarted after the 2013 Big East reboot. But in that final year of the old Big East, sad sack Rutgers team beat a sadder sack Seton Hall team twice. This is the first time since then that Rutgers has won 2 straight against Seton Hall. But on paper, Rutgers is a better team. Rutgers has Bailey and Harper. Seton Hall does not. And that was the difference today. JD Walker, thanks to all of you for joining us here. Check out our other coverage here on Streampunk Sports, and check out our other channels: Streampunk Combat, Streampunk Lacrosse, Streampunk Cinema. And my brain's a little slow. I know I'm forgetting one. Lacrosse was the newest one we just added, and Canadian football coverage. We're getting involved in a little bit of everything. We hope you join us for the ride. So, we'll wrap this up here. JD Walker signing off. We'll be back signing off, and go Pirates.